The main focus that we've had these past few games is minimizing errors, and I think that was a big thing when I was looking necessarily at all our stats. A lot of our players are hitting positive, and we're getting a lot of swings. We're being aggressive, yet we're putting the ball in play and not making errors, and that's a big focus for our team that I think is helping our winning streak right now. So.
Yeah, you guys take a nice winning streak into the weekend. What do you think is going to take to keep it going? And especially, you guys went to this tournament last year. You came away 0-4. You got to turn that around. What's going to be key to all that?
I think a big key is intensity level. I know in the previous years, especially my freshman year last year, we didn't do very good at all as far as passing and defense and those kind of things. So I think it's really important to keep intensity and keep the roll on the ball of not making any errors. And we're playing better colleges, bigger schools like St. Scholastica. So I think that's important.
Yeah, you mentioned some of the teams you're playing. This tournament is loaded with top volleyball teams from across the country and good teams in the region. What do you guys talk about going into a tournament like this with such good competition? What does Coach tell you? How do you set your mind right?
Really, we got to focus on letting the other team make errors, pursuing the ball, those kind of things. Evaluating, like St. Scholastica, they have good outside hitters, so in practice the last few days, we've been really focusing on those kind of things and certain defenses that we're going to do this weekend to hopefully pursue our continuous winning streak.
Yeah,
so.
And then you mentioned Scholastica a couple times. Talk about them. You get them in a non-conference game, kind of get a little preview, and then you play them not long after that, just a couple weeks in UMAC play. Is it important to play them tough? Do you want to get a win? Obviously, want to get a win, but I mean, the conference games are the most important. So how do you approach the non-conference game with a team like that?
Well, I know at the beginning of the year we talked about as far as towards the overall picture when we're looking at winning conference or if we win an overall bid, it's important to have a winning streak and having winning loss records. So big schools like that are important because when you get maybe an at-large bid, they look at schools like that, like St. Scholastica, and whether you're winning or beating them. So I think it's important every time to pursue them and win.